What do you mean by that?
I
Bringing a modern edge to it on stage. What do you mean by that?
I just mean that it's no longer 1937, and we absolutely wrote a Snow White that is
not going to be saved by the prince.
She's not going to be saved by the prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be, and the leader that her late father told her that she could be if she was fearless, fair, brave, and true.
What did you mean by that?
Word.
I mean, you know, the original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so. There is a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her. Weird.
I know that red carpet interview that she did for Disney was 2023, I think it was, a couple years ago. And I heard they remade the movie like 3 times because of her. Now it sits at a 1.9 rating on IMDb. It was 225. What Tim Walz said the other day, 225 and dropping. That's what's happening to that movie too. Dropping like a turd. So what happens? She probably regrets saying all that shit that she said on the red carpet. Because, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure she got paid well for that. But Disney, they put up a truckload of money for all these movies. Live action movies cost a lot of money. There's CGI involved. There's crazy ad money. Because people are not going to the theaters anymore like they used to, you got to remember, ad revenue is huge for these movies. You got to put up the money somewhere. Yeah, Disney right now is like, fuck, that was a bad idea. Because it was. Not so much hiring her, because I heard she's real talented. I heard she's, you know, I've never really paid attention to her like that. Rachel Zegler. I know who Gal Gadot is. That's Wonder Woman. But, you know, live action movies that Disney makes. I've seen The Lion King. I saw The Jungle Book. I saw Beauty and the Beast. There wasn't much difference in those movies from the original animated version, from the cartoon, to the live action. They pretty much stayed the same. I mean, they changed certain things, like certain characters, you know, were not added, but they had kind of like different roles in the movies. She just went out of her way to shit on the original movie. Why? Snow White wasn't that like the first movie Disney ever did? Like the first live action, the first animated joint Disney ever did. It put Disney on the map, that movie. And this girl just went out of her way to fuck Snow White. We doing it my way. Yeah? Not a good idea, miss. And another thing, I heard Peter Dinklage, the little guy, the little person, my bad, actor, shitting on the fact that there was supposed to be dwarves in the movie. So they went to like 7, it wasn't 7 dwarves, but it was 7 fucking, I don't even know what the hell it was, 7 thieves, or then they went to 7 diversity hires. What the fuck they were doing with this movie? All I know is this movie's been a train wreck since the beginning, since that interview. And now you look at the reviews and you see they kept pushing it back and changing the release dates and changing scenes. And I heard now the dwarves are back in the movie, but they CGI. So Rachel Zegler fucked up Disney's paper by shitting on the original movie and basically saying that I don't need no man, I'm a boss chick. Strike 1. Strike 2. Peter Dinklage. You ruined any opportunity for little people to get roles in that movie by saying what you said. Strike 3. I heard the tension on set was wild because Rachel Zegler is pro Gaza and Gal Gadot's pro-Israel. Oof, that must have been fun. I just say this. People not really checking for the woke shit anymore. It's not working. It's not landing. You should know that by now. And I know that interview's old, so you can't really... if you base it on that interview, it kind of doesn't make sense because that interview is when we were just going out of our way to make sure everything was DEI and woke and we cared about everybody's feelings. Now, fuck your feelings. Your feelings are done. All right? It's 2025, baby. All right? We ain't got time for feelings. You know, we got to get shit done. And by looking at that, shit, 1.9 ratings on the IMDb and dropping. Like Tim Wall said, 225 and dropping. That's what's happening to that movie. I hope they're able to recover. I do. She's young. I think Rachel Zegler's like 23, maybe 24. It's a baby. It's a kid. You know? But I'll tell you one thing. Disney ain't bringing your ass back. Hell no. You fucked their money up. All right? And you probably fucked up Gal Gadot's money too. Way to go, Disney. You did it again.